What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday the 24th. It is Christmas Eve. Can't believe it's already Christmas Eve. Come a long way. Dang, guys. We can go over what happened today, what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. Okay, so starting off today, I did not expect to take a trade. I got up late and everything, but I did take a trade. It was only like $100 trade, but market hit all the confluences that I wanted to get hit, so I went and I took it. And yeah, that's probably the last time that I'm gonna trade for the next probably like week, just because Christmas tomorrow, and then day after Christmas will probably be horrible, and then we have a long weekend, and then we have maybe Monday and Tuesday I'll be able to trade, but then New Year's Eve and New Year's I'm not expecting a lot either. I think price action is just gonna absolutely suck. So next time that I probably trade is probably gonna be January 3rd, 4th, something like that. Holy crap, guys, we've come a long way. And just in these past 9 months, it's been crazy. Started documenting everything, which has been sick. I have, even just looking back on a month now of me documenting every day, the progress that I have is absolutely insane, and I'm so proud that I've been able to get to this point and stay consistent. I've never been dedicated to something this much in my life, and I'm so happy that this is something that I'm taking so seriously. So super happy about that. But yeah, guys, I've just had a lot going on in my mind towards the end of the year here. It's given me a lot of time to just kind of think and reflect and really just be thankful, to be honest. I think that's something that we all lack a little bit of, especially when things are going good, or even in the hard times. It's hard to be thankful, you know. So but I've really been able to reflect and think about it, and really just come to terms with how blessed and fortunate I am right now. You know, I am health-wise, I'm doing amazing. My family's doing amazing. I have great friends around me. I have really good business partners, really good people just to keep me accountable. I have the ability to go to an amazing church. I have the ability to just get up in the morning, you know, and have a knowledgeable skill, you know, with trading. I have a really good job with really good employers that I really expect, and that are turning into really good friends, and I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, I've really just been able to think that, you know, the Lord's been doing great things in my life, and I need to just always be grateful and thankful for that. And when it comes around to the holidays, you know, we get always tied up in the stuff going around, the events, the parties, the gatherings with our friends and family, the gifts, all of that. But hopefully this is just a good reminder to take a step back and really just go back and kind of think like, dang, you've been blessed with a lot, you know. I've been blessed with a lot personally, and I don't deserve any of it. We don't really deserve any of this, you know, but God continues to just bless us and provide for us, and you know, we're just, as long as we're obedient to Him and faithfully carry out the mission of just getting the gospel out there, guys, and, you know, proclaiming who we really are and getting His name known, that's kind of the best we could do here on earth. And as long as we're doing that, you know, the Lord will bless that, and He, if it's not monetary here on earth, we'll be blessed in the life to come. And that's something that we could always be thankful for. So just thought I'd throw that out there. That's what I've been thinking about, you know, going into this new season. And I'll probably make some more videos about this just over the next few days, just because, you know, there's not a lot of trading or whatever going on, so I'd love to kind of speak a little bit on how I'm feeling mentally, and, you know, what's kind of going on in my mind. But yeah, guys, that's kind of how what today's got me feeling, you know. So man, I don't know. I'm happy about that trade that I took this morning. I said that earlier, but back on trading stuff, you know, I you know, am gonna keep back testing over the next few weeks, or next week, I guess, while there's not a ton of actual price action to go off of, and I'm gonna keep just refining it. And there's honestly some things I need to test with illegibility in a way, or sticking to prop firm rules. So in order to get payouts, you have to stick to their rules, and one of them is you have to have either above a certain amount of ticks or hold a trade for a certain amount of time. And that's, excuse me, holy crap, excuse me, that's something that I have to figure out how well that works with the strategy, and what confluences I may need to add or subtract to get it to the point where I can confidently use the same strategy, but also be following all the prop firm's rules, because that's the important part for the payout. If you don't have that, they're not going to really respect it. So I will be backtesting that this week. Yeah, besides that, nothing really else, I guess. That's kind of the biggest thing right now. Dude, I'm so happy with the consistency that I've been having lately, just with a good morning routine that, you know, prepares me mentally, gets me in the word, and then kind of just gets my mental right for the trading day, you know, take on the day ahead of me. It's been great. I've been doing it for the past week, and I have honestly been in a way better mental state, probably the best that I've ever been in, and I'm super grateful and happy for that. And I'm gonna say it right now, with, you know, the goals that I set of getting a payout this year, there's been some setbacks, and just honestly, I've reached some pretty some lower lows in my life, you might say, with trading. But dang, I'm grateful for where I'm at right now. The strategy that we have has been working out amazing. I mean, over the past week alone, I've probably done $1,000 in the past week, and I'm just happy about that, because I know if I could do that, I know I could scale that, and that's really encouraging, just knowing that sticking to a strategy, having my mental right, that all contributes to it, and it's all helping with the end goal here. So super grateful for that. Yeah, I'm kind of on a blank right now. What was I saying? Proper rules, morning routine. Frick, I forgot. It's alright though. Yeah, oh yeah, goals, freaking goals. So I'm kind of not mad, but kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to pass an eval or get a payout this year. But I think I kind of forgot that December is like the worst month to be doing this in, and I know its price action is never going to be this bad, consolidated, and low volatility ever again. Not ever again, but for like probably the next few months it's going to get way better. So I chose the worst time to try to pass a freaking eval or to get a payout, because literally nobody's trading right now. Nobody's trading during this. So I think that's on me. I was thinking that December was going to be a great month of price action, that I'd be able to have a ton of really good movements in the market, but that is not the case. So January, I am so confident that there's going to be an eval passed in January. Give me 2 weeks in January, and there will be an eval passed. Give me a month, not even a month. Give me 3 weeks, and I'll get a payout. I'll get a payout. I'm gonna make it happen. But yeah, so I kind of underestimated how bad December is to get an eval pass. So this January is gonna be great for that, and I'm confident with the strategy that I have right now and the consistency that I've been able to build over the past little while. That's gonna help so much to it. So yeah, just looking forward to that. But until then, I am going to work on the strategy and just making sure that with the prop firm rules that everything gets followed, just so that payouts don't get denied in the future. and that yeah, everything's like, it's a legit strategy. Like, it works really well. I really want to make it super bulletproof so that, you know, whenever I do go in, I can have like absolute confidence, you know, in the stats and the trade and just the confluences that I use. So this is going to give me that time to do that, and you know, that'll be good. That's going to be good for my mental. It's going to be good for my buddy's mental, the other two people that I'm learning to trade with. Yeah, that's all going to be good stuff. But besides that, guys, I don't know, just being thankful, you know. There's a lot to be thankful for, and I don't say it enough, you know. Always give God the glory, guys, for everything. It's really hard to keep him at the forefront of everything when things seem to be going well. And that's what I thought a few months ago, when I thought I was doing really well, and I was not. I was not putting Christ first. And I think now I've really learned patience and discipline, and just the importance of putting Christ at the forefront of everything. And without that, I would have nothing. I would be nothing. So just having that mentality going into anything, like, this is going to not just apply to me trading right now at my age. This is going to apply to literally everything else that I do in life. So making sure that I always think about giving God the glory in everything and honoring him in every step that I take is going to contribute not just to this, but to literally everything else in life. And I believe that wholeheartedly, that, you know, putting him first in everything and making him a priority in life, it's giving you the confidence to know that you are going to be with him one day. We all know that nothing here lasts. Everything monetary, everything that is physical that you could buy is all gonna go away one day, and you will be left with not numbers in a bank account, or a number of cars in your garage, or a certain amount, you know, of accomplishments on your list that you've checked off. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be what you did in your life. It's gonna be about the people you helped. It's gonna be about the people that you brought closer to Christ, the people that you maybe took away from Christ. That's all gonna be brought up. And you're not gonna be able to buy your way out of it. No matter how successful and rich you are, you will not be able to. And realizing that now is going to make your mentality for everything you do in life so much more different. So I pray and urge that everybody that sees this just takes that to heart. It's so important to understand now. I didn't take it seriously early enough in my life, and I'm just taking it seriously now. But it is so important. You don't want to be there on the last days with being unsure. You don't want to be unsure about your salvation, your confidence in your Savior. You don't want that. You want 100% confidence in knowing that in everything you did here on earth, you did it for one person, and you did it for his glory. That's what I deeply want to strive for, and that I'm going to continue to do, even though as a human, I'm gonna mess up. I'm not the perfect person. I am far from that. But I am going to try every day and put people in my life that keep me accountable to that goal, that one day I will be able to stand in front of him and be able to say everything that I did was for him and his glory, and it was done because he, you know, it was done for him. That's basically why we do any of this, you know. It's for him because he willed it, and for us to follow his will. So that's just, it's kind of a bunch of random stuff that I've said in this video, but if you take away anything from this, just take away that. But yeah, guys, it's already a really long video. Frick. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you guys.